guys, welcome back to the channel. Of course, it's your girl Fabulous C. I'm back with a new video, and I wanted to show you guys how you can try to achieve your own sew-in lace 360 frontal piece. If you can make a wig, you can definitely make a wig out of your 360 frontal if you choose to. But I also just wanted to show you guys another option of how you can achieve the same look with a wig if you want to do it with your sew-in. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is this hair, y'all. This hair is beautiful. This hair, I received this hair from a vendor off of Alixepress. They are called Sunlight Human Hair off of Alixepress. This is their Indian Virgin Body Wave hair. And just like the hair look, this hair is beautiful. It's so shining. It looks so pretty. It's very soft to the touch. And the frontal, the best thing I like is about this frontal is the frontal came plucked already. Usually since I started doing the lace frontal and the lace 360, usually I have to go in and tweeze for clients and myself. But this one actually came tweezed out, and as you guys can see, it looks so beautiful. The hairline looks so natural. I did not even have to do much to this hair. The frontal piece is absolutely amazing. I love the frontal piece that they sent me. Now, I think they did try to send me like a brown lace, as you guys can see, but it did look a little off. So I did went ahead and I bleached it a little bit, just a tiny bit, just to change up the color on the lace part of it. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about the hair. This hair is 4 bundles of their 20 inches. And they sent me a 60-inch lace frontal 360 piece. But yeah, this hair is lovely. Look at the wefts. The wefts is so pretty. Everything is intact. I don't see any beards. I haven't had shedding to this hair. The curls part of this hair, y'all, is so beautiful. I washed this hair after I did the bleaching, and the parting still after it dry, I still have the curl part in it still. The hair is so beautiful. It's so lovely. So we're gonna just go right into the sewing. Okay, so starting off with our braiding pattern, this is how I'm going to braid. And for me to sew our 360 on my own head, this is the best way I feel I can be able to do it easily. What I do is I start off with braids going back. But the first braid that I do, I start from my ears and I go to the nip of my neck and I go straight across in order to start my base. I call it my base braid. And of course, I'm going to be using some braiding hair because everybody know my hair is short. So I'm going to be adding some braiding hair, and I'm going to start to braid this side, and then I'm going to work my way to the other side.
I can't believe
And now that I have my first braid going across my neck area, I'm going to start off with my next braid, and I'm going to braid back. But my first tail base braid, I'm going to connect the two braids to make like a U heart braiding. Then this will be like my base braid. The reason is for me to be able to sew in the back of the 360. I will have that braid that all I have to do is fill on it. And the reason I like to do it, it gives me a flat surface back there that when I do pull up my 360 lace, it will look really nice and flat and even. I could have done this all the braids going back, like most people do, but to me, I have, especially if you have somebody with long hair, you might have a big bulk of braid back there, and to eliminate that bulkiness, that's the reason why I want to do the U-part braid first before I go in and do the rest of the other braids going back.
Can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new.
And now that my base braid and my back braids, everything is done, I'm gonna put my weaving net on first. For the weaving net, it doesn't go all the way to the front of my hairline. I stop a little across my ears with the weaving net, and then I just sew it on as usual, and then I cut off the extra pieces because I doesn't want the weaving net to be in front of the 360 frontal in the front. I just need it to be in the back.
If we
And now, once that I have my weaving net on, it's time for my 360 lace frontal to go on. The first thing I like to do is try it on first, make sure that it fits. And for this one, it doesn't really fit, so I'm going to take the adjustable scribes. I think all lace 360 lace frontal, or most of them, comes with the adjustable scribes, so that's a good thing. You can be able to adjust it to your head. And with my head, this one was a little too big still, even after I adjusted. So I will have to go in and cut off those extra pieces, especially towards my ears. But as you can see, I'm trying the 360 on, and this is how it looks. Making sure that it fits and making sure that it's on my hairline. And look at that hairline, you guys. I haven't even touched it. I haven't given it baby hair. It just looked like I have a full head of hair, and it really look neat, and it's not bulky, and it's not full at all. It's really like plucked and tweezed and really like customized, so I really like it. Anyway, I'm trying it on, and then after that, I'm going to suction it side by side to do my stitching, to sew it on. I'm going to suction one side on the left, just making sure that it fits, and I'm going to part my hair roll on the my base braid that I made. But before that, I'm going to take a clip and hold one side because I do want it to be secured down, so when I do sew on, or when I'm making my stitch, it doesn't shift or it doesn't move. So I place the clip there before I start the sewing. Now I'm going to take my comb and just part a little hair roll on my base braid, my corners, or my ear braid, whatever you want to call them, before I start to sew. And I'm going to sew the lace onto the braids that's in the corners. And now that I have one side stitched down, I'm going to do the exact same thing, part a hair roll onto my braid, my base braid again, and I'm going to stitch the same way near my ear. I'm going to stitch the lace down. This time I'm going to pull, just making sure that it's securely tight so I don't have any movement or shifting as I sew. So as you can see, I'm pulling to make sure that it's tight and like neat and it's nicely faded.
And we can the stars that fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run?
Okay, so now that I have my both sides stitched down, my lace is stitched down, making sure that I have extra security is left for you if you are going to do this. If you are going to be using the Got To Be glue gel, you definitely can skip this step. It's optional, you don't have to do it. But for me, I do it to my clients, and of course I do it on myself, making sure that my 360, the front part of my lace, doesn't shift to go back. So what I do is find a braid, most likely not my middle braid, but slightly off the middle part. I make a part on one of those braids, and I take my needle and thread and I stitch from the back, sewing towards the front. This just gave me that extra security that even though if I don't have my Got To Be glue gel down on it at some point, this is a sew in, it's going to be secure, it's going to be held down, it's not going to move, and it's not going to shift. If you are doing this on yourself, you definitely can skip this part if you choose to, if you're going to be using the Got To Be glue gel. But for me, I like to do this. I do it on clients and I do it on myself. So I'm going to just make a stitch on one of the braid and just secure my 360 frontal down.
The night lay waste to all we give back.
Okay, and now that I have my front, my 360 lace frontal secure in the front, it's time for us to secure the back. So as you guys can see, I'm making sure that the 360 fits directly over my braid that I did, my base braid that went across my neck. And I'm taking this clip and I'm just going to use this braid as a guide and part my roll. This is the reason why I said I like to do the base braid first in order to do this on myself, because it just gave me a good guide, and instead of me doing this on myself and I cannot see in the back of my head, it just makes it easier. I can touch and feel where I'm going to be sewing instead of me just sewing anywhere, and I could be hooking the hair, or I could be hooking the weave into the needle and thread. So this just make it easier for me. This is why I always do the base braids first before I do my braids going back. As you can see now, I have that part, and doing this in the back of it, you have to do a lot of touching and a lot of feeling because you cannot see in the back of your head. So as I sew down, I'm touching and I'm feeling and I'm making sure that the 360 is secure and is flat back there.
But it's nothing new.
And now that I have the 360 sewn back there on the bottom, as you can see, it looks very neat and undetectable. I can easily pull it up and it's flat. This is my main reason of me doing the braids back there. Okay, so I have the 360 sewn in the front, secured down. I have it sewn in the back, secured down. Now we're gonna do the middle part of it. I leave the extra lace off until I sew it down, and then I cut the little extra piece that will be left. But I do it like this so I don't get to sew in between the weave, in between the hair itself. So I leave the 360, the extra lace on, and I just go around in a circle. It's not going to be perfect stitch, but I'm going to go in a circle and just stitch it down. Okay, now that I have the 360 completely sewn down and secured to my head, I'm going to take my scissors now and I'm going to cut off all the extra pieces. I'm going to go around, cut off the extra pieces on the top of my head, and then I'm going to go towards my ears and cut off the extra pieces that was hanging on my ear. Okay, you guys, now that I have all my extra pieces off, as you guys can see, my hair is laying very nicely on the sides and the corners of my ear. And look at this closure, y'all. I don't even want to do any baby hairs because this closure is so neat. It looks like I have a full head of hair. Anyway, we're going to start to apply the tracks now. I have 4 bundles of hair, so of course I'm going to double up my tracks because I do want all the hair to go in. And I'm going to be starting off in the back. I'm just going to work my way from one side to the other side, and of course I'm going to be doing the flip over method. I do have limited space, so I'm going to do the best that I can to get all 4 bundles in there. If not, oh well. But I'm going to start the track from the back and work my way on the top. We're just going to run through this because you guys have seen me add tracks a million times on my channel, so we're just going to run through this.
You've got to know that nothing lasts forever. myself, I never thought that this would be our end.
Okay, you guys, so this is at the end of my 360 lace frontal faux sew in weave. As you guys can see, my hair is securely sewn down, no glue, no tape. Oh my god, look at the shine in this hair, y'all. This hair is gorgeous. This hair is so beautiful. I definitely love the curls in this hair. I'm not going to be curling today. I'm not going to be slicking down my edges, but I will be cutting a little off just to make it look a little shorter and more realistic. But Sunlight Hair Company of Alixepress did an extremely good job with this closure piece, and I really love it. It turned out really nice. So yeah, I'm not going to be curling because I love the curl pattern in this hair. I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. It's up to you. If you do this style, you can slick down your edges, of course, and curl and style it any way you like. But for me, this is pretty much the end of this sew-in. I love the finished look. Make sure you check out Sunlight Hair Company over at Alixepress. They did a beautiful job with this frontal piece. The hair is gorgeous. The hair has a lovely shine, and so the touch is so soft and silky. This is a beautiful hair. So you guys, definitely, I will leave links in the description box for Sunlight Hair Company over at Alixepress. But that is it for this video. As always, I love you guys. Thank you to my old subscribers, and of course, if you are my new subscriber, welcome to the channel, and hope you like what you see. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you touch that subscribe button for more videos like this. But that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye bye.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new.